ndanka so ñu ngi wax ñëpp muy student muy keneen ak keneen so ku nekk daal génne wuñ fa kenn ku nekk mun na moo ñëw duga si contract bi foofu noonu so we would like you to elaborate on that a bit in English.
Thank you, Mami and Muhammad. So, like they know that we come here every Wednesday to talk more about the estates we have currently on promotion. But like you said, I like what you said about being here for the younger ones, the students and all of that. And I think the show today is going to focus more on the estates that are not expensive, you know, because we want to encourage young people to come in and buy property. So say for example, let's say if you want to buy a property or anything in the world, anything that you want to buy, the first thing you do is do your proper research. Do a research on real estate, do a research on owning a land. You will see the benefits, you know. When I was back in uni, I mean, I used to hear about real estate and everything. I wish back in uni, the tiny money that I used to make, the side hustles that I used to do, I wish I had invest, you know, my money into buying a property. Maybe by now I would have owned 2 or 3 more than that. Exactly, you know, because then, you know, land was not expensive and all of that, you know. So I wish someone had encouraged me, you know. I wish there was a show that I could watch to see, okay, you know, I could, you know, use my money every month, even if it's like 1,000, 2,000, you know, to invest in a property that I could call my own. Owning a property is very important in this Gambia. As a young one, don't sit down and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to uni, I want to finish uni, then get a job, then do that before I could earn. You know, you have to have these plans early on, you know. Do research, come to the office. I always emphasize this a lot. The more knowledge you have on something, the better planning you do. You know, it's very, very important for you to ask questions. Come to the office, understand the areas, understand, okay, how much these things are gonna cost, you know. So know your budget on how you want to plan to pay. You will see that a lot of people, especially young people in the Gambia, when you talk to them, they're like, I can't afford it, it's too much money. I'm like, no, don't say that. Like me personally, like you said, you're talking about your own story. I personally too have a place that I'm currently paying. And when the first time I got my papers, you know, the proud, I was so proud, you know, like I was so excited. Exactly.
You own your own.
On my own, you know.
It's not given to you yet.
Exactly. I came home, I was telling my mom, wow, like, look at, like, I did this by myself, on my own, without anybody, you know. And if you look at it, by the time I'm done, try to get another one. You know, I'm encouraging my friends to get into it. I'm like, guys, you need to get yourself a property. And then Faraba is a really, really good place. Anybody that is watching us right now knows that Faraba is going to be huge in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. We have the university there. I mean, every other thing. I mean, there are communities there. Don't let us just not act like it's just the university that are there. We have a whole community there. I mean, I have family members that are there, you know. I still go back time to time to see them. So there's a whole community there. So you owning a property, even if you don't want to stay there, like I said the previous time, you can always build it and make it a rental. You are earning yourself more income, you know what I mean? So I encourage young people to do research, to see that going into buying properties is the best way you can invest your money right now in this country or anywhere in the world. If you want to invest right now, currently, land is the way for you. Invest in your property. You don't want to touch it, don't touch it. Don't do anything. Leave it there. Even, let's say, for example, you have something come, emergency, whatever, in a year or 2 years time. You come back to that land. If you got it for 100,000 2 years ago, if you come back, it's going to be like 300, 400,000. You are tripling the price. You know what I mean? So investing in a property is the best investment you can do for yourself as a young person. So like you guys mentioned, you said that Faraba is cash payment is 100,000. 200,000, and for the mortgage is 150,000. All the time we always emphasize here, dimensions are 20 by 20, and if you come, we take you for a site visit, you go and see. I am begging everyone to please come to the office, do your research, come, let us take you to go and see the place. You're going to love the places that we are mentioning. They are not far from the road. We always try to make sure when we are buying somewhere, we try to make sure to consider, try to consider the roads and all the other stuff that comes with it, So we want everyone to come to our office. Let's have a discussion. If you are a young person watching, please, if I can do it, if Mami can do it, if Mohammed can do it, you can do it too. You can own a property for yourself, by yourself, on your own. So please come to the office so that we can have a discussion. That's what I want to emphasize on, Mami.
Thank you, Awa. You did mention, comme num ko waxon rek, man réccu nako won. Waye luma ci réccu nak touti rek la. So bëgguma keneen tamit réccu ko comme time boobu noonu time bu ma daan toog di wax ne man soxlawuma laan so by then su nekkoon na dama am guide comme Awa num ko waxee ma am koo xam ne daf ma doon xelal won ma ne lii nii in the near 3 years 4 years time dina nekk loo xam ne sax lu ma ko expect daal dina nekk loolu noonu fu mu nekk nii man am naa réccu boobu noonu xadaay noonu dama doon am ñaar wala lu ëpp loolu noonu sax so maa ngi wax ñëpp ndaw yi ñu daw si comme lu ñu dal bu mu leen dal parce que laan moom soo bàyyee xel last 5 years yooyu noonu wala 3 years ago liñ ko daan jaayoon léegi nu dafa yokku so soo toogee ba nga ne si kanam dafa gën a yokku de du wàññee ko so fu mu nekk nii ñu ngi leen amal best price 100,000 nga am sa plot so loolu noonu mun nga grab that opportunity loolu moo tax sax ñu gën a toog fii nii di waxtaan ak yéen cause wax nañ si yii nii waaye dañ gis ne xëy na message bi dafa des parce que dañ si bugg a wax ba nit ñi gis luñ nekk di gis ñun wala ñu xam luñ nekk di wax nii so loolu moo tax nag tey ñu jóg ñu ñëw toogal leen fii waat pour gën la na explainal palaas yi nii so suñ fa jógee dinañ leen asil waat Fooñi Beseng mu ngi nekk place boo xam ne tamit soo bàyyee xel suñ la show yi ñu ne 80,000 cash payment nga am 80,000 laa leen wax de bii waxuma 100 sax 80 laa wax 80,000 you own yourself a plot of land so loolu noonu yëpp pour jàppale ndaw yi la pour encourage ndaw yi parce que ñu bëri suma maas yi suñ toogee ñu ne amuñ ñu ngi toog suñ këri papa yi mbi te ñu sëy ñu dem toog suñ këri jëkkër yi so waaye nekkut pour yow sax su nekkee ne yow soxlawuloo ko waaye ëllëg ak si biir di nga am njaboot yoo xam ne dinañ soxla seen këri boppa ñoom it parce que dañoo njaboote ñoom so moo tax nag ñu ngi leen a emphasize lii cash payment price bi Fooñi Beseng 80,000 rek la dimension bi comme niñ ko dee waxee rek 20 by 20 meters la dee nekka su nekkee nag nga fay mortgage tamit boobu 150 la 150 foofu am na courant ba pare it's 100 meters away from the highway so duggee ko si yooni bridge bi pour dugga si biir Beseng so ku xam Beseng daal di nga xam fu ma nekk de wax moo nekk first bridge bi foofu noonu lifin bi land bi foofu noonu la nekkee so Mohamed esa fo mbade la moy lalia milba la moy roke kane mandika kangala pour isa fana salamba me fo kan suru akangala wala Fooñi Beseng na du lañente
yo mbadi wala kamim fo jang about Fooñi Beseng ni ajube no nan ka always del be fair more than 100,000 ne vel nata nan ka jera du wan ka before $80,000 is Gambian dollars 80,000 kon la bango 20 by 20 long ndel da mali wono yeah because Fooñi Beseng ajibe Fooñi mangi la nuru de Gambia kono mo be aka remember last week monata obviously min kala the 5 plot line Fooñi Beseng right now abo process wakane aka the 5 plot in Fooñi Beseng 5 plot of land in Fooñi Beseng aka the wala and before ka daje aba kere ne bod dimu ata place rek di moment ata jerek anya bla jerek ala fita
wala mol mi yalon ko ika soma GB million ke ka soma consider kasi ya jalo ko 80,000 momin badula wa Africa wol eta ba GB ka maybe next 3 years wala 4 years bita 2 years so eta bina jalo ko ninga nyondula so danyim price wala soma sini bina ni rafta ka senka wafu fon e bina wafu la minna o moma o mota o fekala no
so wonna mo dani kan foni ya futa yen la sanjani akabam because mol bina kan de ha promotion ni mol bina kan bagale foni bese la force bridge nyindo 100 meters la bani silo nyi tema force bridge de foni bese na lam foni mangel do no de komi nga foni ami bado na funda nyi ko dasam foni bese mi an ko am cost only $80,000 osa ne mari wakilta fo sa plot jama stono kono komi no la fana nyami boso mol funda le bina kanje de get surprise ne fata foni bese la land fonto e ko surprise le so mona da ka 5 plot bese na fo ino na jele ko ye ni ay mira bagale bo future jube so akuma da bagale fana pour mol ma jubel lal na ko fana tenten ko ngono bagale ni foni bese na tra na faje na ko daso ni komi mami ba fuka nyami baraka bagale de mo be mi no pour ka do jo kadi 150,000 na kuma ko le but right now mi na mo ma nyina ka lose 80,000 ni ko ko ani ba 80,000 mo ma nyina ka lose for now it's very important o kuma da baga sign pour ka ros ka san $80,000
abarka baka Mohamed comme num lan ko waxe rek daw ci len gaaw ngeen ñu jënda ci foñi bese bala fofu nonu di gëna ci promotion be so Awa I will give you the floor.
Yes, thank you, Mommy. So I know you guys heard what they've said in Mandinka and Wolof. So Foni Beseng is $80,000. $80,000, guys.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's amazing. $80,000. Like Mohammed is saying, when you are buying a place, you do your research first. Then when you come, we emphasize a lot on taking you to the place for you to see. You know, we want you to know where you're putting your money. Then when you go, you see the place, you come back and tell us, I want here, I want there, and all of that. Mind you, we have all our sketches and everything intact. We have a logistic team. I think we don't emphasize a lot on how amazing our logistic team is. We have a logistic team that are ready, even on a Sunday. I don't mention it here the other time, and it's true. Even on a Sunday, because we know people work in Gambia from Monday to Saturday. Some other people work on Saturdays as well. So the only free day people have literally is always on Sunday. Even on Sunday, if you want to go to a place like Foni, Akubune, or wherever you want to go, and we have a property there, we will take you. You know, even on a Sunday. That says a lot about the company that we are and how we are here for the service of the people. You understand? So 80,000 for right now for Foni, it's a good place.
It's a good place.
And I always emphasize on this. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I'm back, guys. Maybe it's just me, but I see these places as places that you could build a house and make it as a rental place, you know, a vacation area, you know, a vacation home, you know, where you take your kids. Even like telling other people outside of Gambia when they come, it's not only the Kombos. There's so much beauty outside of the Kombos, you know. People are beginning to see it, and we have places outside of the Kombo. You're not only talking about the Kombo here. We have properties outside of the Kombo that you could buy, build, and make money out of it. You buy, you build, you make money out of it. So we want people to literally like come to our offices, or the numbers that are on the screen. Please try to call us and let us talk to you, or you talk to us, and so we could explain what we are doing and explain how to help you. The 150,000, I think we forget to mention this. When we say mortgage, we don't give you 6 months. We don't give you a year, guys. We don't even give you 1 year, 6 months. We give you 2 years. And that 2 years, if you come and we have a conversation with you, an honest conversation, because like they say, mulbulul me korben. Yes, exactly. So when you come to our office, we speak to you. We know, okay, the 150, if we divide it for you every month, we know, okay, you're going to struggle even with that. we try to add something
especially the students.
Yes,
I am not saying you guys are broke.
Yes, exactly.
But I've been through that stage.
Yes.
So I know how it is.
Yes.
So as a student, if you come in the office, we could give you 3 years depending on how you want to pay. So I think that is very important.
It's very important.
A lot of students are doing that.
Yes,
A lot of young people are coming. They just want this mortgage. You know, we just give them free mind. Any amount they have end of the month, or even before end of the month, any amount they have, they can deposit it. You understand? We are very flexible.
Very flexible. Yes. And even if you can't come to our office directly, we have banks, bank accounts. You can pay in any of our accounts. Just send us a screenshot, and your receipt will be delivered to you. We do that. We have staffs that are purposely for that. They meet you anywhere you are in the Gambia. If we could reach you that day, we would take your receipt to you. You do like your signing, and we give you your copy. We find our way. We bring our own copy to the office. So it's not a difficult process, you know. And when you come to the office, when you sit with the marketing team, when they discuss with you, they ask you, how do you want your payment plan to go? Do you want a bank? Which of the banks they give you? Do you want to come here in person? Because we know some people, they want to come in person. Do you want us to meet you in your house? You tell us what you want, because we want the process to be as smooth as it could be. Yes. So you have a great experience with us, you know. So we are telling young people today, I am here for young people. I don't know about you guys, but I am here for young people. I want young people to come to our office and have discussions. Exactly. Please come and buy properties, buy lands, invest in your tomorrow. This is the best way you can invest in your tomorrow. As much as you can. If you invest in your education, invest in your tomorrow as well, and say, okay, me buying a land tomorrow would like help me, you know what I mean? If you get to a certain place, I mean, you get all of those dreams and achieve or whatever, you're like, okay, I have a place now. The next step of the next phase of my life is to build this place that I bought 3-4 years ago. So we are encouraging people to have conversations and do research. It's very important. So yeah, that's what I have. For me is 80,000. Dimension is 20 by 20, like Mami and Mohammed said, and for the mortgage is 150,000 that I see. So come and buy.
Electricity.
Yes, and water. Yes, of course. They're there, guys. Electricity and water is available in 90% of all of our estates. Yeah.
Thank you, our mbokay. Comme waxtaan bi mu ngi gëna neex rek fu mu nekk nii dinaa leen yóbbu ba esaw xanga awa wax ne leen ne eguñ si kombo yi fii nii waaye dem nañ ba esaw moo nekk tundu fooñi bi so esaw tamit ñu ngi leen amal foofu noonu esaw plot size bi mu ngi nekk 20 by 20 meters cash payment bi 100,000 comme nu ma leen ko waxee woon rek tey den leen asset place yoo xam ne den gis ne wala den feel like ne those places are very reasonable ku nekk mun nga try soo ko mënut a fay cash sax di nga mën a dugal ndànka balaa mu jeex so loolu moo tax nag comme estate yi bëri neen waaye few of them dinañ leen asset yooyu noonu gën la naa encourage pour ngeen jël place yooyu noonu si biir boobu noonu di nga am fooñi tamit fooñi cash payment price bi 100,000 la mortgage bi 150 te boobu noonu soriwut accent school bi fooñi sorry SEO fu ñu leen ko amal si boore senior school bi foofu noonu rek la te xam nga ku dégg SEO rek nga xam ne foofu noonu soriwut géej bi tamit so ñu ngi encourage ñëpp daal comme nuñ leen ko doon waxee rek foofu noonu mu ngi amee courant dëkkuwaay la nit ñi ñu fa so xale daal muy xale muy mag na ñëpp daw si ñëw xam naa fa mu nekk ni léegi tey ñu amal leen break dinañ leen amal short break ba si kanam tuuti so Mohamed isa fo mulia ni mandika kan wala esew ba daminto ani jallo
okay bado wala esew mami suso ni ajube esew famous in bagale every week ga customer store mina ko ka esew sang cash payment so wala tan di mo logo location on yin ko mada bagale abete abata da nita da je fana Kenya bole aman jam fa sate kono e saw nita da fe la ton table yu etam da ton table la don ke ko la senior school ko ma yedron na ko danyum ba wolto so bade wol e saw ta dem bagale e logo kono on ka mostol mi yalon ko kana ka e saw sa so fenda fo dulani na kuma ani a Kenya ni wol ka mol nyabo so awaya fa jan diamo kono comme na ala logistique wol ka na timo molto mi ko ka maran na wulola na ko dal ba damil to wol bu ka tay mo bes wol hali waton je wona bi ko la fa sawla jala sama pour que je sang wo sama fo sa moto organize suba fo yes sama ni pour nyaaje wol bu tay mo bes so ba fa la ba de wala ko anna fondi asaw ba ko male baro mom mol stop senegalais be asaw sankan gamel be asaw sankan so nyaata ni gamel mo belo ko asaw mu dal mi an ko mole na fondi pour ka je sang 100,000 damala mi an ko cash payment non for this promotion nyaata min na mo geje mi an ko lon ka 2 years diraga daman jo mo geje wala $150,000 or is for mortgage payment abaraka bake mami
okay abaka bake ngajala time ma siya bake ko tenke so mba awobulala aya fojji briefly.
Yes, Mami, thank you, Mami and Mohammed. So like they said, SO is 100,000 cash payment, and for the mortgage is 150. I don't want to say much, like you said, time is not on our side. But if you look at if you divide 150 times 24, that's 24 is 2 years. If you divide it, that means if you're going to pay in mortgage, you're paying 3,600 a month. 3,600
per month
for 2 years. You realize you have a plot.
You have a plot. That's 3,600 per month. So guys, you can do it. If I can do it, if Mommy can do it, you can do it. It's 3,600 for 2 years. You'll be done. If you pay consistently, monthly, every month,
or even more than 3,000.
Because it depends on you. It depends on us. But to break it down for people to understand and to see how easy it is to own a land as a young person. Like I said, I'm here for the young people because I'm a young Gambian too. You know, I know the struggles and everything. You know, so if you divide it, if you divide it, it's 3,600 monthly. That's all you get to pay. You get to pay that. You're consistent. By the end of the 24 months, you're done. You own a land. You own a plot of land that is 20 by 20. That's what I have to say, Mami. That's it. That's what I have to say.
Thank you, Awa. Kombo kay no len ko dege time bi nekut ci suñ site comme num ko waxe rek tay dina len bay ba next Wednesday inshallah ñu gën la na wax parce que place yu len amal dafa beuri torop so time bi fum nekk ni jeexna ñu ngi leen a tàggatoo ba next Wednesday inshallah ñu assi leen yeneen place yoo xam ne gum naa ne soo leen ko déggee rek di ngeen daw si ñëw si office bi so mbokkay jërë ngeen jëf ba next Wednesday inshallah.
Thank you.